Just a teeny tiny little milestone. I hit 100 bill on my Nightwalker. I haven't transferred over my boss meal meso, so this is just from my Nightwalker's bosses and me grinding, which is nice. And also we get level 19 Soul Anus, or Soul Janus, Soul Banus. Ooh, nice little 67% at level 20. 525 is hefty, but not as hefty as me, and that's what they don't tell you. I bet you're not sick of these yet, but what if I told you? What if I, me, Chris, brother Chris even, told you that I had some cubes from bosses that I ran, and I was going to use those cubes on my Thunderbreaker, huh? That sound pretty good or what? I only have hard cubes because I was using my solid cubes on my emblem, just trying to get 3-line attack. You know, maybe I bink it. Realistically, I'll never bink it, but maybe, you know, maybe. But the hard cubes are nice because I'm just going to try to tier up everything to unique. So that's where we're at. I'm just going to go for unique tier ups and then go for 2-line strength. That's the idea, to try to not make this take forever. So we hit unique. Now we're going to see if I can hit 2-line stir. Any 2-line stirs? Okay, nice and easy. Love that for me. That's already 2-line. I should probably do my CRA, because CRA is something I'm going to keep forever and ever and ever and ever and ever for as long as I live, forever. And you know me, I like to make smart decisions with my resources. Right, guys? Right, guys? Listen. Sometimes you gotta do things that aren't necessarily efficient, but are just fun. That's what games are about at the end of the day, right? Having fun. And sometimes being a little bit inefficient is just the right move for you mentally. And sometimes those decisions work out way better than you could have ever thought. See me starring like 3 items to 22 star in like 500 mil. That was insane. And I don't think I'll ever get anything even remotely close to that ever again for as long as I live, ever in my life, ever. Period. I do wish someday, though, that they make cubes faster to use. Like, it's not bad, but I'm just thinking about this from, like, the perspective of me dumping, like, my 150 or 200 bill, whatever I'm gonna have, when it comes cube sale time. That's gonna take a long time to use all those cubes. Maybe I'll do, like, a stream. I don't know. I mean, I'll definitely record it, obviously. But I'm not looking forward to spending that massive amount of meso. It's gonna take a minute, man. That's just being honest with you. Does this want to go strength, maybe? It took a while to tier up, and then it has taken a while to see strength. I'll stop at 1-line strength at this point, because we're, like, out of cubes. That's all stat, brother. 6% all stat? Oh, that's so low, man. Nice, we hit 9% strength, never punished on the very last cube. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. I'm sorry. Oh. Okay, so this is a pretty, monumental moment for me, at least. It probably is very meaningless to most of you watching, if not all of you watching. But this character, obviously my Wild Hunter, is very sentimental to me because it is the character that I used to main when I played Reboot back when Reboot was new. This is also the rank 3 character on the 250 Reboot ranking board. I was the third 250 in Reboot, and it was on this character. And I haven't leveled this character since because I haven't really played it, but I've decided today that I'm going to start dumping my mag pots into this character to get it up to 260 and eventually get the origin skill on it. So, again, like I said, doesn't really matter for the majority of you, but this is a big moment in this character's life for me, because this character is about to hit 251, which, if you had asked me if I'd ever leveled this character ever again after 250, the answer would be no. But here we are. 251. Neato. Cool. That's it. That's the clip. It's exciting to me, okay? You'll never believe it, but I just finished my dailies, and this is a complete coincidence. I just looked at my fragments, and I have exactly enough to get Soul Janus level 20. Don't get me wrong. I have been grinding for this shit for a couple days now. And, I just didn't expect to have it, like, exactly. I think that's fucking a massive coincidence. But, it's time. Holy shit. 3 balls, baby. Will I use them? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna go to level 30 Janus or not. I mean, the next clip of me leveling my Hexa, you'll know, right? But for now, that's level 20 Janus in the bag, baby. Alright, so it's been a little bit, and I've decided I'm just gonna rip it into Janus. I'm just gonna push 30 Janus. I mean, it is what it is. This is gonna be my life for the next however many months. I mean, it won't be months if I keep grinding like I am, but... yeah, it'll be a while. That's 21 Janus. 22 coming up, baby. Oh my god, that is so much, man. Oh, what have I done? Hello, friends. So this clip, I'm just going to be kind of talking about my plans going forward in the immediate future in terms of like what I'm going to do on my character progression-wise. Also, I guess I might as well do something in-game, so I'll extract my equips while I talk. But it's no surprise that I haven't really done any meaningful amounts of Star Force or cubing or anything on any of my characters on my account. And the reason simply is I'm waiting for the cube sale, right? I've made this kind of apparent in a couple different videos, and I've talked about it here and there in my clips off and on, but I have never, I guess, like, really super focused on it. But the plan is, or has been, to wait for cube sale, and then in the cube sale, I am going to do the thing that hopefully will get me some gains. And the gains that I'm looking for are 3-line attack on my secondary. That's the first priority, right? My secondary... here, let me swap to my boss preset. So my secondary is terrible. Like, this secondary is, like, pretty much what I rolled when I first came back to the game. And, like, I rolled this pretty much immediately, and I just kind of left it because I was broke. Dumb, broke, and poor. And I just never got around to fixing it. Because at the time, the IED for me was nice, because that was back before I had, like, all my links done, and I had, like, sub 5k Legion. Like, I was struggling. So this was, like, okay at the time, and I just never got around to re-rolling it. And technically, the secondary is still BIS. There's nothing better right now, even in KMS. So it makes the most sense logically to cube this item first, if possible. The problem with that is secondary is one of the most expensive... no, it is the most expensive of the weapon secondary emblem to cube 3-line attack on. The average is something like 90-ish bill, like 85 to 90 bill range on average. And I mean, that's just average, right? 75 percentile is like... I don't remember the numbers. 75 percentile, I want to say, is like 120. 85 percentile is like 170, 80. And like 95 percentile is like 230-ish bill. And those numbers are crazy to me because, like, I have a lot of money right now. I have like 130-ish mil on this character alone, and then I have like 15 mil on all of my boss meals that I can siphon. And when the cube sale probably happens, I'll probably end up having about 200 bill-ish, give or take. And it's very anxiety-inducing that knowing that I could realistically not get 3-line attack in that amount of meso. And I've been saving since the last Star Force event, the last 5, 10, 15. Like, I have not really spent money. And that's going to be very... it's got me very anxious. But that is my first priority. Get this to 3-line attack. Obviously, if I roll, like, 2-line prime attack and 1-line boss, I'd keep that. But, like, I'm not trying to worry about the niche cases. And obviously, I might end up settling with 2-line attack, 1-line boss anyways, and then swapping to, like, my emblem, because emblem is the cheapest item to 3-line attack, and even though I don't have Saren emblem, a 3-line emblem would still go hard, because my last line is IED, which isn't really doing me that much. And it's also a prime line, so I don't even have a prime line of attack on it, so I have a lot of upgrades I could theoretically make there. And then obviously, I have pretty much no proper 3-line primes. I think this is, like, my only 3-line prime that's real. Like, actually 3-line main stat prime. I think the rest of mine are, like, mixed with various amounts of all stat. I also want to get 2-line crit damage on gloves. Like, there's a lot of small things that I want to go back and fix as well. Look how these earrings are depressing. But there's a lot of things that I want to fix, right? But I don't know if I will have the meso to do so. And I've been waiting for this event to do it because it makes the most sense, right? But that's my plan. It just depends on how it goes, man. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Like, I don't know, man. And it is making me very anxious because, like I said, it's not a good feeling knowing that I could theoretically not get anything with that amount of money. And that's a sad thought. But that's the clip. That's the plan. And it's coming up soon. As of me recording this clip, it's the 11th, so that postmarks this. Yeah, we'll see. We'll have more info soon.